What happens to LeBron James when he sees Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green all together? The answer? Night terrors and migraines. Anyway, guys, there has been a ton of stuff happening in the Bay Area over the past 2 weeks, and it's time for another update video. First off here, did you know that Kevon Looney just won the MVP in the Drew League? The 25-year-old Warrior veteran dropped 25 points and grabbed 14 rebounds in a 92-91 overtime win. Let me show you guys the tip by Kevon that sent the game into OT. Dang, I'm going to be excited about all the tip-ins he's going to get for the Warriors next season. And also guys, 25 points and 14 rebounds? I know it's just the Drew League, but this guy must have been working hard on his craft all offseason, and I look forward to Kevon Looney 2.0. Next off here guys, sad news, but the parents of Steph Curry, Dell and Sonia, recently got divorced. Once dubbed the royal family of the NBA, they're now splitting up after over 30 years together. I don't want to get too much into it because it's their private matter, but I just hope that none of that negative energy spills over onto the Chef's 2022 season. Anyway, moving on to another bright area of the Chef's life. Steph Curry and his wife Ayesha Curry recently donated an undisclosed amount of money to women's sports at Davidson, the college that Steph Curry attended. Steph Curry had this to say on the matter. Davidson College is where it all started for me, and it no doubt prepared me for leadership and service. I'm forever grateful for the unwavering support from the entire Davidson community. The reason I am who I am today is also because of strong, powerful women that have poured into my life all these years. Now, as the father of 2 girls, I want them to grow up without any boundaries on their futures. A GOAT, both on and off the court. I got nothing but applause for the Chef. Anyway, moving on here. Another suitor has appeared for that 15th roster spot on the Warriors squad. That player is none other than Darren Collison. Collison last played for an NBA team during the 2018-2019 season, and I'm sure that surprised everybody, because I sure do remember being shocked. Anyway, Darren Collison is now 34 years old, but just a few years ago, in his last season, the 6-foot point guard averaged 11.2 points per game, along with 6 rebounds, while shooting about 47% from the field, 41% from 3, and 83% from the free throw line, on about 28 minutes per game. He's still doing workouts for the Warriors, so it'll remain to be seen what happens, but I'll make sure and keep you posted on the deets. Next off here, we got Nemanja Bjelica. Recently, in a Warriors practice, the 6'10 power forward was lighting it up. In Vegas, Bjelica went 50 for 66 in three-point practice, which comes out to an astounding 76%. We all know that when you're in a game, your percentage drops by about 30%, so if we minus 30 from 76, we still get 46%. Man, if Bjelica's shooting 46% from 3, alongside the Splash Brothers, then 9 times out of 10, we can say to our opponent, "Bye Felicia, nice try Gigi, #yay area." Anyway, moving on from one big guy to another, I got some news on James Wiseman. He seems to be recovering well from his MCL injury, and in fact, he's been practicing some flat-footed jumpers. Also guys, if you don't know yet, the Warriors added Dejan Milojevic to the assistant coaching staff. And this is the dude that taught Nikola Jokic some of the fundamental big man footwork. Wiseman is now 20 years old, and will be 21 when the 2022 playoffs roll around. I look forward to seeing his growth this upcoming season, and I'm expecting big things to come from the big ticket. Next off, we have Andrew Wiggins. Just like Bjelica, Wiggins has been working hard this offseason. Wiggins just had the most efficient shooting year of his career and ended off the 2021 regular season on fire. In his last 8 regular season games, which finished up in May, Wiggins averaged 22.6 points per game while shooting 52% from the field and 39% from three-point range to help the Warriors win 7 of their last 8 regular season games. More than the points and efficiency, however, I was really impressed with the way Wiggins was attacking. The man was possessed and was playing extremely aggressively. In fact, after an aggressive game late in the 2021 season, Steph Curry had this to say of Andrew Wiggins when Wiggins is in attack mode. "It's huge. It's a boost for us. but it's a boost for him because he's capable of doing that. We expect him to do that, to be aggressive and look for his shot, to be the man out there, especially if he's with the second unit. He's got that capability. We want that aggressiveness from him. We want that killer instinct to come out. On the defensive side, I know Draymond Green plays elite defense, but man, Wiggins can play lockdown D on the best of the best in the league.
Wiggins staying with McCollum. Shot clock down to 10. Good recovery.
Wiggins is now in an environment that fosters growth. And not only that, but he's 26 going on 27 this season. So the man is just entering his physical prime. He's known as Mr. Consistent by Steve Kerr. But perhaps it's time to bring out his old nickname, the one that followed him early on in his basketball career. I'm talking about Maple Jordan. Anyway, from here on out, I want to talk a little bit about Joe Lacob, then a bit about the beef between Draymond and Durant in 2019. Then I got some funny stories about Klay Thompson. First off, regarding Joe Lacob and any potential Warriors big trade that would feature Wiggins, Wiseman, plus some of the newly acquired lottery picks like Kuminga. This is what the owner of the Warriors said of any of these potential trades. It's very unlikely. I've said that we're not going to trade for anybody that people are expecting. Very unlikely. It's not impossible, but if it was going to be somebody, it was going to be somebody really great. It was going to be a big trade. It's unlikely. So guys, from the horse's mouth himself, he said it, it'll be very unlikely that a trade occurs that requires the Warriors to package their future away. Man, what a big sigh of relief. I honestly think that any trade that packages Wiggins, Wiseman, Kuminga, and Moody will literally put me in the hospital from depression. Next off, have y'all watched that Durant Green interview? Apparently, both players were just angry about how Steve Kerr and the rest of the management team handled the whole situation, and not really at each other. Man, have y'all ever wondered what it'd be like if Durant was still in a Warriors uniform? This dynasty could have been better than Jordan's. Anyway, moving on here, guys. I heard some funny stories about Klay, and I want to share a couple of them with you. First off, by a previous Warriors big, Festus Ezeli. This is the 6'11 center's story on Klay. One game I think we were up by 3 with about 15 seconds left, and somebody threw the ball to Klay. At this point, you should just hold the ball, right? As soon as it touches his hands, Klay shoots it. I can't remember if he made it or not, but I remember his conversation with Draymond afterwards. Draymond was like, "Yo, what were you doing? Why would you shoot that?" And Klay said, "Dog, they pay me to shoot the ball." Man, that stuff is hilarious. Another story here is by a previous Warriors assistant coach, Jerry DiGregorio, who said this of Klay. His rookie season, there was a game where Klay took too many threes for Monte Ellis' liking. During the next time out, I remember Monte Ellis just ripped into this rookie. "You're taking too many shots. Pass the ball. You're just a rook." That type of deal. I remember watching Klay the whole time. He never flinched. He never wavered. The very next offensive possession, ball swings, goes to Klay. He takes the first shot and makes a 3. I'm thinking, this kid is an ice-cold killer. Last off here, you guys know Klay loves his bulldog Rocco, right? Alright, well here's a story from Kevon Looney on just that subject. Kevon said, "I'm like, we just let dogs come into the locker room, walking around, chilling, wandering into the showers during the playoffs?" I remember Verajao telling me, "Hey, nowhere else in the NBA could this happen. Only Klay." Man, gotta love Klay Thompson. The man is not just one of the best shooters in NBA history, but he's also hilarious. Klay, if you're watching this video, come back healthy, man. We need you, and we need Rocco. Anyway, guys, I haven't talked about Steph Curry too much in this video, but guess what? I got another video that talks all about him right over here. In this video, I go over exactly why the 2022 version of Steph Curry is going to be an absolute nightmare for opposing teams, and how the chef is going to be serving up Curry every single night. Anyway, guys, click the video, watch it, and like always, I'll see you on the other side.